If you're having a hard time finding the right boots for the right outfit, today I'm going to show you how I styled 5 different boots, 5 different ways. Hey, welcome to my channel. My whole goal with this channel is to help you conquer your style over 40. Feel confident in your clothes, to make the choices that are going to make you look and feel your best every single day. So I'm excited about this video. I've been working on this one for a while because it's one of the most requested, and one of the questions that I get the most is how to pick the right boots for your outfit. So one of the things that has shifted in the last couple of years is we've gone away from having one style of bootie and one style of jean to having multiple styles of pants and jeans and multiple styles of booties. And while the choice is great and everything, and having all those options allows us, more options, it also can mean that we have to make choices about how to style certain things when before it was kind of obvious, right? So with skinny jeans and a low, a boot that comes really low down at the ankle, they naturally went together like peanut butter and jelly. Like, it was super easy, right? You just put the skinny jeans on and you put the ankle boots on, and they kind of worked. At that time, all we talked about was whether you roll up your jeans, you cuff your jeans, you have the jeans go into the boots. And the general consensus back then is that you were going to show a little bit of ankle between the jeans and the boots. That's the way we were all wearing them a couple of years ago, and there's nothing wrong with this. You can continue to wear your skinny jeans cuffed or coming up just above your boots and showing that little bit of area, of skin. But then people decided, okay, well, we don't just want to wear them that way. We like that long line that comes from tucking the jeans into the boots. So then that kind of came back, and it became a thing again, and everyone was wearing their jeans in their boots and not having that line around the ankle. And clearly that's more practical if you live in a colder area anyway, and it's also a little bit more leg lengthening. So then you had those 2 options, and that was pretty much it. And we were all like, okay, we got this. We know how to wear skinny jeans and low ankle boots, right? Then they decided that they were going to bump the ankle of the boot up. And then we're like, okay, now what do we do? Do we tuck the jeans into the boots? Do we not tuck the jeans into the boots? And then jean and pant silhouettes changed, and all of a sudden we had straight legs, and we had flares, and we had baggies, and we had, do you wear them with dresses? Do you wear them with, jumpsuits? Do you wear them with whatever? So it started becoming more complicated because we had more options. So I decided to kind of work with Dillard's on this and look at some of the latest boot styles that are in stores right now, and the latest pant styles that are in stores, and kind of show you how they can go together. You will quickly find out that there are no hard and fast rules. A lot of this is just a matter of personal preference. If you go on a lot of different YouTube channels, you'll see a lot of different viewpoints on this, and it's really like what works for you, what works for your style, what works for your body, what lengthens your legs, what you find flattering. And I'm just going to show you kind of how it looks on me in real life. These are dressing room videos. They're nothing fancy, but I just kind of wanted to illustrate what it would look like to wear all of these different styles of boots with all of these different styles of outfits. Okay, so the first outfit I'm going to show you is a skinny black jean that has embellishments at the hem. So I thought that's going to be one of the more challenging that you would have to style. Not only is it skinny, so some of the different boots are going to conflict with that a little bit, but it's also got detail at the hem, and kind of how do you address that? So I'm going to show each of these items with 5 different boots. So let me stop and point out the 5 boots I'm doing first. So the first pair is from H&M. This is a pair I actually own. It's kind of got a squared off toe. It's like a beige blush nude color, and it's got kind of a higher ankle, the ankle goes up a little bit higher, and a short kind of squared off heel. So that's the first pair of boots. The second is also my own. These are Vince Camuto. They're suede. They have a pointed toe and a heel and a gold zip on the side. And again, they come up a little bit high on the ankle. The third pair of shoes are from Lucky. These are what they are sometimes referred to as shooties. They have an opening at the top, so it elongates your leg, and they're a nude color, which is further elongating for your leg, and a little bit more of a delicate, less of a chunky kind of boot look. The fourth boot that I'm showing is this sock boot. So it's like a stretchy, skinny leather that almost fits like I think it's a spandexy material, actually, almost fits like a sock over the ankle. It hugs the ankle and it hugs the top of the foot. And this is from Chelsea and Violet. And then finally, the last pair of boots I'm showing in these outfits is from Karl Lagerfeld. These are combat boots with a gold chain detail on them. They're chunky and clunky. They've got the lug sole. They're very, very on trend right now, as are the shoe, the sock booties. But I think these combat boots are really kind of what it's all about right now with boots. And they're chunky and funky and a little bit hard to wear. They're definitely a throwback to like the Doc Martens and stuff like that we were seeing in the 90s, because we're seeing all of those 70s, 80s, and 90s trends come back, both in boots and in denim, right? I've talked about this in my trends video a little bit, but this is definitely the boot of the season, right? Okay, so we're gonna look at how my skinny boots fare with, my skinny jeans fare with these 3 boots, 5 boots. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. Okay, so the first pair of boots that I'm showing you is the skinny jeans with my black Vince Camuto boots. Now there are 2 ways to wear this. I can cuff just slightly because I don't have that much room at the bottom because of the design detail, and wear them above the ankle boot, or I can tuck them into the ankle boot. That is largely a matter of personal preference. You'll see it both ways, one on each of my legs, and you can see that because the boots are black and the jeans are black, it's still creating an unbroken line, and it's still a lengthening look. The most lengthening look is going to still be tucking the jeans into the boots. It's going to create an unbroken line, especially unbroken if the boots and the pants are both dark, or the boots and the pants are both light. So if you really want that leg lengthening, you want that unbroken line, tucking can really help create that. That said, if you're wearing light jeans and you've got dark boots on, you're not going to have that unbroken line anyway. So then you can decide if you want to break it up further by cuffing the pants, or if you want to keep the pants tucked in so you still have kind of a longer line. Okay, so that is the first look with jeans and boots. The second look with my skinny jeans and my boots is the H&M booties. Now, of course, they're not the same color, so you're going to have that line, the horizontal line where the booties meet. But again, I'm showing them both cuffed and uncuffed, and you can see that one, it's just going to be a different effect. And that uncuffed and tucked into the boot is always going to be a little bit longer. The fact that these are nude makes them kind of flattering anyway, just on their own, but they're worn with black pants, so you do have that line that cuts off the leg, right? So this is the skinny jeans with the nude higher ankle boots. Okay, the next is the black skinny jeans with the Lucky shooties. These go with every single, I'm just going to tell you right now, spoiler alert, they go with everything. These are so easy to wear and so flattering. They're leg lengthening, they're nude, they go with all the things. They work with all the hemlines. They can get a little lost in the bulkier hemlines, and we'll get to that, but they really are very easy to style with any kind of skinny jean or pant. The next look is the sock booties. These are possibly the hardest to style with skinny jeans. So depending on how skinny that hem is, you might be able to tuck the sock booties in, and then you've really got, so instead of tucking the jeans into the boots, you're going to tuck the boots into the jeans. No, the boots into the jeans. The boots are going to go up underneath the hem of the jeans. You're going to have that nice unbroken leg line. Otherwise, you're going to need to cuff the jeans and wear them above the boots, because the sock booties are so, they hug your ankle so much that there's really no room in there for you to tuck your jeans into your boots. So that's the... I think that sock booties in general are one of the more limiting kind to wear, but you'll see some great uses for them in the next couple of looks. Okay, and then finally, the combat boots with the skinny jeans. I love this look. I would totally wear the jeans in the boots. Of course, you can cuff as well, but it's going to come up higher and it's going to look really chunkier. I really like the look of the long skinny black jean tucked into the combat boots. It's a very different look for me. It's very outside of my comfort zone, but I thought it was so fun and different, and it's really gives your style a boost to try something out of your comfort zone, to try something a little bit different, and to kind of see whether you like it and whether you want to keep playing with it. For me, the gold chain kind of makes it a little bit more of my style. So, but I liked the jeans tucked into the combat boots better than the jeans cuffed above the combat boots. Part of that is going to have to do with how you feel about your legs. If you feel like, my legs are quite slim. And so I kind of felt like it intensified the chunkiness of the boots to have the jeans cuffed, and it made my legs look extra skinny. So I really liked having it tucked and creating that longer unbroken line. Okay, so let's move on to the next look. We're looking at straight leg jeans. This is the first time in a long time I put on straight leg jeans. I obviously have been trying them on for different, videos and just to check out what they look like on my body type. They are not my most flattering silhouette. These are in my size. I probably could have gone a size down. They didn't have a size down at the store, but because of my style dial red body type, a straight leg is really not my most flattering. I'm sure I could probably find a straight leg that works a little bit better than this specific silhouette on me, but it is a boxy look. If you've got a curvy lower half of your body, a straight leg is going to be really, really flattering on you. I do not have those curves. So, but I wanted to show you what a straight leg jean, which is everywhere, and has been for couple of years, looks like with these different boot silhouettes. So the first look, of course, is the straight leg jeans with my Vince Camuto boots. So you can see the toe of the boot, peeking out from these jeans. I think this is a very easy combination. Straight leg jeans are really possibly the easiest jeans to pair with all the boots. They pretty much go with all of these more or less. Because these are kind of a little bit of a boxier straight leg jean, I really liked the way that pointy heel looked with these straight leg jeans. I felt like it kind of offset the boxiness a little. The next is my square-toed H&M boots. I also liked the look of these. I felt like it was really contemporary, really current to have these square-toed boots with the straight leg jeans. I thought that was a great look. And again, these, because the jeans are a little bit wider at the bottom, the boots are all going to go underneath it, and it's just going to work very, very easily and effortless. You really don't have to think about it. The next look is with the sock booties. Again, you're going to wear these underneath, of course. They can get a little bit lost. You don't see them as much. So the more delicate the shoe and the wider the hem, the more you're going to maybe look a little bit off balance, but I still think these work, and you can definitely wear the sock booties with a straight leg jean. Again, everything is going to go inside the jean. The next is these lucky shooties. I think these were the least successful with the straight leg jeans, unless the jeans were cuffed or were higher, and you could see the top of the shoe. The shoe just kind of gets lost underneath these jeans a little bit. And then the final look is the combat boots, which I thought worked really, really well with a straight leg jean because of the wider hemline. The boot fit really well underneath it. There was no clunky look. There was no line or any awkwardness there, and I just thought that was a really easy look to pull off. Okay, let's move on to the next outfit. These are flare leg jeans. Clearly, these are too long for me, but that's what they had in the store for me to try on. And so I love flares. I do have flares of my own. And flares, you kind of have to pay attention to, again, the balance between the fullness of the flares and the delicacy of the shoe. I feel like flares work a little bit better with a shoe that's got a little bit more substance to it. So I'm going to show you a couple of different looks. Okay, so the first one, the flares, it's a little hard to see because, again, the hemline is a little bit long, but the flares with my Vince Camuto boots, I feel like this works because the boots are chunky enough that they really do hold up on, even though they've got that pointy toe, they've got a nice block heel, and they still hold up and wear well with flares. Same with the H&M boots. I like the square-toed boot with the flares. I think that's a great look. Again, you're going to want the flares at a length where you can actually kind of see the tip of your boots. That's going to be the most flattering, of course. I also really like the flares with the shooties. With the sock booties. I really like the flares with the sock booties. You're going to just see the tip of the sock booties. You're not going to see much of them, and it's just a nice clean look. And with the combat boots, I felt like the flares and the combat boots kind of conflicted with each other. There was just too much going on. You have this big hemline with the flares, this wide hemline, and then you've got these chunky boots, and I just felt like there was too much detail there that didn't quite work. Also didn't really feel like they worked well with the shooties, because the shooties are the opposite end of the spectrum from the combat boots. They're more delicate, and it's a little bit they get lost in the flares. You just don't really see what's going on that much with the flares. So I definitely did not think that was the best option. I felt like the more moderate boots and like, you know, a chunkier heel are going to be best with a flare style pant. I'm going to share more images and more information, more detail about this in the blog post that goes with this video. That's linked below if you want like specifics and you want to see more clear illustrations of what I'm talking about here, because I know I'm covering a lot and I'm covering it quickly. Okay, the next are baggy jeans. So the only baggy jeans I could really find to try on for this video were a pair of baggy joggers. Now, the joggers have that band at the bottom that makes them a little bit more fitted. So keep that in mind. With a regular baggy jean, I would follow the same rules as for the flare or the straight leg, depending on how much volume you have at the bottom. I would use those guidelines to choose the right boots for a regular pair of baggy jeans. Baggy jeans are the big denim trend for 2021. I'll be talking about them more at length in my denim video, but just keep in mind, if you're looking at a baggier denim, you're going to want a more substantial shoe to wear with them. So look to my tips for the straight leg and the flare leg jeans for these. But these are more like a jogger, a baggier jogger look. And so I thought it would be useful to kind of show how both a little bit of a baggy denim look and a jogger look worked with these different pants. So with the higher leg boots, I felt like I wanted the jogger above the boot. It didn't work that well to stretch out the jogger and have it go down over the boots. I just felt like that was a little bit awkward and it was not going to stay in place. So having the jogger above the boot or tucking the jogger into the boot is definitely a better option with both the Vince Camuto boots. So you're seeing the jogger here. You can wear it just a little bit above the ankle of the boot, or you can wear it tucked into the ankle of the boot. But over the top doesn't work. The second is with the H&M boots. Again, I can wear the joggers, the hem of them tucked into the H&M boots, or I can wear the hem of the joggers above the H&M boots, like we did with skinny jeans, where we sort of cuff them and you've got that little space, right? Again, it will not work to pull the joggers out over the H&M nude boots. Okay, with the shooties, these were a natural, easy, effortless look with the joggers, and I think it would be great with, you know, jogger jumpsuit or jogger pants of any style. These are just nice and elongating and just easy to wear with those types of pants. Okay, the combat boot, there was too much going on. So you've got the detail at the hem of the pants, you've got the detail at the top of the combat boot, and I just felt like it didn't flow that nicely. It was a little bit awkward to wear this with the combat boots. If this was a regular baggy pant, I think you probably could have pulled off the combat boot with that. So I'm going to show you a couple of examples of what that would look like in the blog post. But I didn't love the jogger and the combat boot look together. Also did not love the jogger with the sock boots. I don't know, maybe if it was a black jogger and black sock boots and you wanted to tuck it in, I don't know. There was just, again, too much going on at the ankle area. I preferred something a little bit simpler, like the higher ankle boots for the joggers, or the shooties for the jogger. The other two just didn't seem to work as well for me with those joggers. Okay, the last thing we're going to look at is a dress. Let me just preface this by saying you can wear any of these boots with a dress. The longer your dress, the more you're really going to want to look at flattering, like a midi dress. I think it's much more flattering to use an ankle boot, or a knee boot with a midi dress and create a nice long line than it is to cut the leg off in two places, one where the midi skirt hits and one where the ankle boot hits. So keep that in mind, but it depends on your comfort level with your leg. You are drawing a horizontal line across your ankle, wherever that ends up. And so the more nude and the more open topped, the lower vamp boots are going to be more flattering if you want to lengthen your legs. And so you're really just going to want to play with that look and see what you think of dresses with boots. I love dresses with booties, and I like shorter dresses with booties the best. So I'm going to show you a couple of examples of me in this dress with different booties. So the first is with my Vince Camuto booties. I do this look all the time, a little short flowy dress with the Vince Camuto booties. I love this look. Again, if you want to lengthen your legs a little longer, you're going to want to go with the second look, like the H&M nude ankle booties. You can see that they are lengthening the leg a little bit more and not cutting it off as much. The third, the shooties go really, really well with any dress and any pants, and I would say they're probably one of the most versatile of the bunch, and really create that nice long leg line. The fourth, the combat boots with the dress. It's a funky, edgy, contemporary look. So if you like this, you can totally do it. I have very skinny legs, so I feel like the clunkiness of the combat boots really intensifies and amplifies how scrawny my legs are. So this could have a positive effect on your legs if you like them to look slimmer. For me, I may not choose that, but it's a fun look, but it definitely makes my legs look extra skinny and shapeless. And then the shooties, the sock booties, I keep wanting to call them shooties. The sock booties work really well with dresses because they hug the ankle. It's not as hard of a line. It's not as blocky of a look at the bottom. And so if you're struggling a little bit with which boots to wear with dresses, I would say the shooties and the sock booties are going to be the most flattering look with dresses, especially if you're trying to lengthen your leg line. Oh my gosh, that was a lot. Five different boots, 5 different outfits, 5 different looks each. I hope that you enjoyed this kind of roundup. And if you want to see more videos like this where I show how to style the hard to style pieces in our wardrobes, let me know in the comments. I can do more and more videos like this. I loved doing this for you. Thanks to Dillard's for letting me invade their dressing room, try on all the things. And again, let me know in the comments whether this is something that you'd like to see more of. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell. I upload new videos every Tuesday and every Friday. So thankful for you guys. Love you, and looking forward to encouraging you in future videos. Bye.